fighters. Well, our next guest is someone
so exciting.
This is somebody who is such a great patriot, and Melanie and I love him. Everybody loves this next guy. He is an entertainer. He's a singer-songwriter. His hit, which all of you know, Tie a Yellow Ribbon Round the Old Oak Tree. It was in 1973, and it was the #1 hit for a year. But he is always a hit with us, and he's always a hit with Troopathon, and he is our dear friend, Mr. Tony Orlando. Tony,
wow.
We love you. Welcome back. And Melanie and I are so thrilled to be with you here, Tony. We love you.
I love you too. On the road again. Talking to Cosby on the road again.
Woo! Where are you?
For our troops, you are the best.
Yes.
The very, very best. Hey, listen to me. What you do, what you do every single year, all of you in this. Now, this is like the 4th year I've done this with you, Rita. And every time I think to myself, oh my gosh, this has to be a national television show.
Oh.
And you know why? I'll tell you why. There's no bureaucracy with this. You raise money to help troops, to help the children of the fallen, to help those wives out there that dedicate their lives to their husbands who are in Afghanistan or in the Middle East or in Korea, wherever they are. And you can provide love and help them financially with a show like this. And you don't have to wait for the government to do it. The government goes through the red tape and the bureaucracy, but the people of America are brothers and sisters. And when they realize that they can really help their veterans without waiting for some bill to get passed, this is very important what you've done.
Well,
I want to congratulate you. I really do, Rita, because, you know, you're humble about these things. All of you are. But what you're doing should grow. I pray it grows, not just on the internet, which is, of course, the way we communicate today, but on national television as well. I think it's important for this Troopathon to find a network.
Tony, we love you, and we just love your support, my friend. And I want to give a shout out to you because you do so much. There would be no Troopathon if it wasn't for somebody like you, because you do so much. You epitomize giving back to the troops. I've been with you. The troops love you. And I want to have you share a little bit, Tony.
I love you, Tony.
Yeah, she does. By the way, no, he's mine.
No, come on. I told you he was mine.
We're catfighting over you, Tony, so you know, all right?
Don't tell my husband.
But we won't tell Melanie's husband, all right, or Tomaszek. We won't tell either of them, all right? But what we want to say, Tony, is that you have been there on the other end when they get these care packages. You've been with them. You know how much it means.
Oh, you know, that's a care package is a package of love. I mean, it's you know, when you say care package, we all know what that means, but until you open it and you're on the other end and you're the receiver, you realize that this is a love package. And I have seen, when we went to Iraq, me and the Lefty Brothers Band, as you know, Tracy and Carrie, in fact, Tracy's holding the camera right now. When we went to Iraq, we saw what the heart of America and Americans can do, not only for our troops, but for those people who we fight and protect. I mean, if you saw how some of these people in Iraq were receiving the gifts that we were sending to them and their children who were suffering a terrible time during that period, what you're doing, there is no real barometer or description to say how important it is. You know, I've been doing this, Rita, as you know, working with veterans since 1973, when Yellow Ribbon first came out. I met the POWs in Dallas. We became friends. They made me an honorary POW. I've reunion with them almost every single year since 1973. And I can tell you that my experience as a performer has only been satisfied by what we can do for our veterans. I think we've raised hundreds of millions of dollars. No one really has a figure on it since 1973.
Wow.
But my God, you know, in 93 when I went to Branson, that's 10 years before Wounded Warriors. That's post-Desert Storm. No war was going on. And yet we were having 100,000 troops and veterans coming to Branson to reunite, to hug each other.
Wow.
To be like brothers and sisters. And I can tell you, that this has been the most rewarding part of my career. 58 years in show business, this is it.
Tony
Well,
Orlando, I just want to say how much we love you and the troops love you. And I know everybody watching this on Newsmax Television, also on Troopathon.org, you have touched our hearts and you touched their hearts. Tony, you keep singing that beautiful, handsome face and beautiful, gorgeous voice. We love you, Tony. Thank you.
Thank you from the bottom of our heart. Tony, God bless you.
What a great patron, great man.